What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you fine looking folks out there. Hope you're enjoying your Monday. I hope you had a great rest of your weekend. Great start to your week so far. We are at 82 deliveries. 82 deliveries. So 18 more to go. My God, I feel like this is like the never-ending quest towards platinum. We got 9 more until I get $50 extra from the challenge, so that's good. So yeah. Hey Svetlana, how you doing? So we'll see how tonight goes. Mondays typically have been pretty good. I typically do pretty good on Mondays. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that has been terrible. And it's also the absolute last of the week. The last of the month. So that might play a role too. Good start today, $254 so far. My very first order was $50 order for Plan B. Then I got another for Plan B. Jesus. Dude, I've been hearing a lot of people getting Plan B orders. I don't usually hear people saying they get Plan undercover over there for some reason, wherever he's going. Hey buddy, tomorrow find out if I can come off my blood pressure medications or not. Okay, nice. Keep me updated. Hope I'm glad to see that you're on here and you're doing okay though. That's good. I had 5 on Saturday. You had 5 Plan B orders? Oh my God, what is this world coming to, man? Jeez, dude. Thank you for last night. You're very welcome. I asked the cashier, and she said that she had like over 20 the past weekend. What? Hey, Laura. Johan, what's going on? It was wild having that so many Plan B orders. Dude, what the fuck, man? Why don't people just use, like, you know, safe sex? Then you don't have to do that kind of stuff. Just a thought. I don't know. I mean, just a thought. Like, a girl's just like eating that shit like it's candy, like every weekend. They're just like, fuck it. I'll just get Plan B. No big deal. Just like destroying their insides. What's up, Christian? Ocean, what's going on? What's up, you family? All right, we'll see what happens tonight. I'm signed in. I don't know. We went to King Richard's Fair Sunday, so that was fun. King Richard's was congrats Christian. If you guys didn't know, Christian he reached his 1,000 subs. He's been grinding away, so he reached his 1,000 subs. So congrats on that. Plan around your cycle. I don't know, tracking. Yeah, has to be so bad for inside. It really is. It is very bad. You're not supposed to take that stuff. Like I understand if you're like in a pinch, something happened, and like you need to take it. But like people taking it on a regular basis, that's really bad. It's really bad for you. How people I know my IRL name. How people know my IRL name, Christian. Oh, I get it. Hi, how you doing today? I'm doing great. How are you? I'm Christian Orthodox, but I'm gay. Is it wrong? No. Why would it be wrong? Creep me out. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you. Greetings from Germany. How you doing? Deutschland. Deutschland. Joy your live stream. Thanks, buddy. I don't really have a lot of hopes for tonight. Mondays have been good, but I don't know. Something's telling me. The last Saturday was terrible. Saturday was so bad, man. So bad, dude. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I definitely feel like they've changed something on this app. Where am I from? United States of America. Yeah, I definitely, oh my God, dude. Come on, man. These fucking people, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude. But yeah, I mean, I heard some people say that they reduced the suggested tips. I've heard other people saying that's something else. I don't know. I definitely noticed a difference. I'm hoping once I get rid of gold and I get platinum back, that this isn't going to be an issue, and then we'll go back to where it was. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Yeah, I'm having a great Monday. How are you? Uber's been on fire. I wouldn't know, because I really haven't been able to use Uber since I've been trying to get stupid platinum on DoorDash back. I'm literally just trying to only use DoorDash. I took like a couple orders of Uber the other day, but listen to heavy metal? No, I'm not gonna listen to music. Your on-time rating came a couple days ago. Oh, dude, DoorDash, come on, man. I've been in the zone now for a little bit. It's not giving me anything. Steph, how are the kids? Everything going okay? All right. Chipotle 6 for $3, huh? All right. Let's go. Is my car expensive? Yeah, it's a Ferrari. Beta male, huh? You know what I think beta male is? You know what I think beta male is, Jim? I think beta male is going into people's live streams trying to put them down to make yourself feel good. I think that's pretty beta. Yeah, your words aren't going to affect me, but I'm definitely judging you for coming into someone's live stream trying to put them down. You should do better. What's up, Putin? They're good, getting big. How's Lauren doing? Lauren is doing great. She had a blast on Sunday. It was a new location for King Richard's Fair. So, you disagree? I don't care if you disagree. Who cares if you disagree? I'm still going to give you my opinion, whether you agree with it or not. Yeah, so she had a blast in King Richard's Fair. They moved to a new location, and it was fun. The new location was, I kind of missed the old location because it was all in the woods. It kind of felt more mystical and fantasy-esque, but the new location was like a lot bigger. So there was more room for people, like a lot of people there. So, but it was a good time. God, I can't stand people that park in two spots at the same time. I didn't try to bring you down. I don't know cars. Just think of getting a license. Jim, you must be like a 7-year-old, dude. The maturity level of a fucking cuck boy, dude. Go to someone else's channel. I'll be back. Ay, ay, ay.
Drive east, then turn right.
What's up, Justin? Just reading Alex G's here. Took courts over 3 months to deny her $100 motion to remove my parenting. We hired Detroit Zoo. We're hiring the Detroit Zoo tomorrow. NBS, on God. I'd do the Ohio because it's better. Okay. I don't know if I 100% follow your story here, but if you're seeing your child again, I'm happy you're going to see your child again. How does gas affect your job? Is something you plan around? Well, I have a day job. I'm a computer technician, and I also make money in other ways. So, plus I just put everything on a credit card anyway, and I just pay off the credit card every month. So I don't really like think about gas, but it definitely takes away from the money that you make at this job. You know, let's say that I do 4 hours of door dashing and make $100. Probably about $10 of gas was used in that 4 hours. So I didn't really make $100. I made $90 plus wear and tear in your car. Let's say another $10. So, you know, you're really only getting away with $80 out of that $100, and then you still have to pay taxes on that $80. You know, so it's not exactly the best money in the world. The only time that this job is really kind of worth it is if you're making about $30 an hour. If you're making about $30 an hour after gas and wear and tear in your car, you average about $25 an hour. That's worth it. If you don't make it, or at least in my area, because it's so expensive to live here, if you're not making that, you're kind of not making a lot of money. But it's still worth it though, because I have a day job and I don't want a second scheduled job. I'd rather have something where I could just do on the side when I want to, as much as I want to, as little as I want to, start and stop when I want to, not talk to a boss, have the freedom to live stream while I'm doing it, make videos if I want. What's up, Alicia? I'm doing great. How are you? This guy acting like he's working. That's right, Walker. What's going on? Beautiful man. Wow, really appreciate that. Some people children. Some people children. What am I doing? We're trying to make some extra money on the side right now. I just got off my day job, and I'm trying to make some extra money with DoorDash. I'm paying off a Hawaii vacation that I booked for me and my family, which cost a lot of money, so I'm paying it off. Paid off about half of it so far. Still have the other half to go, like $4,500. Oh, less than half, but. Music, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Delivering to capable people helps me feel entitled. Okay. I appreciate you answering my curiosity. No worries. Yeah, you guys can ask whatever you want, as long as you're being respectful and not being immature little cunts like the other guy that was in here earlier. I'll treat you with respect as long as you give me respect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have a boss, independent employee. I don't have a boss. Who's my boss? Who's my boss there, Hanky Poo? What's up, Hi Bye? Don't fit them anymore? Oh boy. Got the flu to just laying in bed. Been taking it easy. Oh man, I hope you feel better, dude. Get some emergency and start piling on that vitamin C, and get like 10 to 12 hours of sleep if you can. And wash your hands constantly while drinking water. You already know all this stuff, but as a man, I feel like it's my duty to remind you, even if you want the advice or not. Dude, why are people talking about Diddy again, man? It wasn't funny the first time. It's not funny now. Like, get some new jokes. Like, is this the first time you're hearing about Diddy? Like, is that like are you just jumping on the bandwagon? That was like months ago, man. That was months ago. Okay, dude. I see we got a whole bunch of losers in the chat. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Anyone do anything fun over the weekend? What's up, Dasher? My name. Hilarious. Hilarious. Got a bunch of funny people in the chat. Let me tell you. All right. At least 9 orders. That's what I want to do tonight. At least 9 orders so I can get that 50 extra bucks. I have until October 4th, so I'm not really too worried about it. But went fishing last Wednesday before getting sick. Oh boy. Do you think you got sick from like, did you go fishing with people? You think one of your buddies got you sick? Or one of the fishes got you sick? Am I off the meds today? No, I don't take meds. All natural. Yeah. Just didn't want to read out loud your stupid comment. Kevin, what's up there, buddy? How you doing, man? I worked this weekend. I had a great time. Nice, David. What's going on, man? I mean, I worked Saturday, but we took Sunday off. Went to King Richard's. Enjoyed. The drinks were like $20 each. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I live with a buddy, and his wife works at a grocery store and got sick. Then us two got sick as well. Oh, it's the worst. Here, Sandra, she sleeps. How much do you get paid for streaming? For streaming, I don't really get paid a lot of money. Like $1. Like $1 each stream. It doesn't, I don't have a lot of people that watch me, which I'm happy about. I keep it low on purpose. If I had a higher amount of people in my stream, I'd get paid more. I get paid more on like the videos I make. I have two channels. So I get paid more on the videos I make. If people donate, I get paid, but the donations are never expected. I'm not here to take money from people on donations. That's not my goal. My goal is just to hang out, talk about stuff, have a good time. But I make more money from like the videos that I make on my channel. So, do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a beautiful queen that I plan on marrying. Yes. What's up, boy?
Need a pin?
Yeah, hold on. Hit me with it.
3881.
All right, brother. Have a great day, all right? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Two. She's snoring, Sandra? Why do you stream on this channel instead of Mad Reacts? So I started posting videos on my other channel about religion and politics, and people don't like that. So I'm trying. Most people don't like talking about religion and politics, God, things like that. So, and I've been getting a lot of views, like tens of thousands of views on my other channel, and I've pretty much doubled the amount of subscribers I had in like 2 weeks. I went from like 2,000. It's been like 3 weeks, I think. I went from 2,000 to like 5,000 in 3 weeks. And if I went live on the other channel, I would my live stream would have, I don't even know, hundreds of people in here, maybe even 1,000 or something. Because my new subscribers are very dedicated to the stuff I'm posting about, and I have nothing wrong with that. Like, I have no problem going live on the other one if I want to talk about God or talk about politics or whatever. But if I'm just delivering food, I kind of just want to have it like chill. I don't want to like have a ton of people. Oh, I wish you gave me this 2 seconds ago. 10.50 for 2.9, 2 orders. Yeah, so I just don't want to have my live stream flooded with people. I want to keep it. Plus, like, you know, I have a lot of friends that watch me on the stream that I talk to just like, you know, pretty closely about like things. And, you know, I said before that, like, this is a hangout session. I'm not live streaming to make money. I mean that. I'm not, if I was live streaming to make money, I would do my live streams very differently. I'm not trying to make money on the live streams. I'm trying to hang out with people. Yeah, I know. I let you go. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Kidding me, dude? Fucking honking at me, bro. Jesus, dude. I literally can't stand people right now, man. Yo, check this out, though. You ready? Look at this shit. Whoo, gnarly, dude. That is nice. And you only donate if you can, yeah? Where did I meet my queen? At the gym. You should make money. I like this dude already. He drives like me. Dude, I was turning left and I moved almost all the way into the other lane, and the chick was honking at me because she wanted me to move more. I was already in the other lane. I couldn't go. I was waiting for people to come by for me to take a left turn. Why the fuck are you honking at me? And then as she drives around, she's like, ah. It's like, listen, bitch, I don't want to hear it right now. You must be in my town. I'm in Woburn. I'll be right back. Dude, what the hell, man? Like, honestly, food delivery has been not good lately. I'm really, really, really hoping it's because I'm gold and not platinum, because this is absurd. I just waited like 15 minutes for that stuff, dude. Like, what? Why would DoorDash send me the order if they literally just sent it to the restaurant? Makes no sense. Give me a different order. I don't need to sit there for 15 minutes twiddling my thumbs. Oh my God, what is this GPS doing? Where am I going? What? Oh my God, dude. This is absurd right now, dude. I don't know why this is such a struggle lately with DoorDash. Like, things like don't seem to be working. The orders are terrible. What's up, Jono? No, it's a good, it's the order's fine. The order's a good order, but I went to 99 and they took 15 minutes making the order. Meaning DoorDash probably sent me the order like as soon as it came in from the customer. And now the GPS is like all freaking out. I just took a left. Apparently that wasn't the way that I was supposed to go. Was it Uber Eats, that restaurant? Say give them extra time. The guy, no, the one restaurant that I went to, the guy said that DoorDash gives extra time and that Uber Eats doesn't, but that's not what I see. I don't see that at all. I see the opposite. Should have left some elevator music on. Hey, Yvonne. Ay, ay, ay. So much traffic right now, too, everywhere. I don't know why. Oh, my God. Like this order, picking it up and dropping it off should have taken me like 15 minutes total. But because I waited 15 minutes in the restaurant, now this order is going to take me like 30 minutes or 35 minutes. DoorDash does that to me all the time. Spark to send me to the order and then I take it. Yeah, I know. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. That stash is coming in strong, looking like Burt Reynolds. Well, thanks, Jono. Oh, it's funny. I mean, it is what it is. I guess tonight's just going to be another night of not making money. just wasting my time and gas. That's what this is going to be. Ooh, fucking rabbit. A rabbit almost fucking committed suicide under my car. I would have not been happy. Look, dude, this house is nice, dude. Dude, there's a limo in there's a limo in their driveway. It's literally a limousine in their driveway. I don't know if I'm supposed to go back down this way. Hopefully it's the right way. How was the Renaissance Fair yesterday? It was great. Yeah, the new location, at first we didn't like it because like the old location had this, like, it was like in the middle, like surrounded by trees in the middle of the woods. And it felt very like fantasy-esque. This one, they had like concrete that you were walking on for most of it, and then like wood chips in certain areas. I'm making a video. My girlfriend didn't send me the videos this morning, so I had to wait for her to get out of work to send the videos. So I'm making a video that I'll show of it. But it was fun. It was so expensive. Oh my God. I mean, the day there, if you include the tickets, the drinks, the food, $400 day. $400 day for two people to go to King Richard's Fair. $400, dude. Crazy, man. Crazy, dude. $1 million home and leave a $4 tip. Yeah. The thing is, though, is these people in this area, a lot of them bought their homes back in the day, or maybe even 20, 30 years ago. You know what I mean? So like my parents, we live in a very rich town as well. And my parents bought the house many, many, many years ago, like 50, 60 years ago, whatever it was. And I didn't grow up with money. We didn't have any money, but we were in a nice town because they were able to buy the house cheap back in the day. So you never know. There could be some people that have nice houses but don't have money. God, it's like everywhere I go, there's a line of cars. While I was in 99, I prayed to Jesus to give me some more patience and understanding tonight with everything happening. With all these people driving around everywhere. I don't know why they're driving around right now at 7 o'clock. It's never like this. It's always expensive. Yeah, but I don't know about $400. Before it would be like $250. Like last year, we probably spent around $250. This year, we spent $400. So $150 increase in 1 year. It's a pretty big increase. And like, we didn't do anything. Actually, we did less than we did last year. Like this time when we went there, we ordered one thing of food and split it because it was just so expensive. We didn't want to buy two things of food, so we just split one thing of food. That $400 really is a whole holiday over it. Yeah, I mean, dude, you can't even go on holiday for $400 anymore. $400 is like the plane ticket, if that. And then every single resort has this new thing where you order the resort tickets. You order the stay, the resort stay or whatever, the holiday stay. And then when you get to the resort, they're like, hey, there's also a $50 a day resort fee that they don't disclose on the website. So you're ending up, like, let's say you go on vacation for a week, you're ending up spending another, $350 for the week just in resort fees, even if you don't want to use any of the amenities that the resort fees pay for. I don't know, dude. Something's got to change, man. People can't live like this anymore, dude. Like this is getting absurd at this point. Like people like I don't understand why all these businesses have to increase the pay on things though. Like, and then like landlords continue to increase rent. Like what I'm having a hard time understanding why they have to. Like I really don't feel like they have to. I feel like they're just doing it because they're like, oh yeah, everything's getting more expensive. I'm gonna increase the rent because everything's more expensive. But it's like, you don't have to do that. Like you're still working the same way that we work.
01801. USA will be on the right.
Shut up. Number 7. All right. Yeet to the Jeet. Nobody could live like this before, and you're absolutely right. Saw a bunny on right in front of their doorstep. It's nice. I said hi to the bunnies. I said hi to the bunnies. I'm just getting sick of like working non-stop, man. Like I know I got goals and everything, and I'm gonna continue to work. I'm gonna continue to push and you know, go for greater heights and to accomplish all my dreams. Yeah, like that's gonna continue to happen. But I'm just getting so sick of the fact that like it's like every month things are getting more expensive, and they're like small changes, so like people don't see them all at once. They like things are just like increasing little by little as time goes by. So it's like every couple of months you notice something else, you're like, wait a minute, why is this so expensive? And it's just getting absurd. I told them to have fun. I wanted to go to a concert with my daughters before they told me it was $250. That's crazy. Come here daily to say that. Have a good night, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Wyatt. I don't know. He says the same thing every time. Well, how do we accomplish dreams when rent prices are $2,500? Yeah, I mean, like, I'll tell you this much. Most people won't be able to. I am very, very, very fortunate, very blessed in where I live, my upbringing, my parents, you know, my education, my day job that I've had for like 12 years now. I'm very blessed in a lot of things in my life. So for me to get ahead when things cost a certain amount of money, all I have to do is work nonstop, and eventually I'll be able to do it. But a lot of people won't be able to do that because of the situations they're in. Maybe they have student debt. Maybe they have kids. Maybe, you know, they're not able to work several jobs because they're disabled. Or, you know, there's a laundry list of reasons why certain people won't be able to get ahead because of the situations that we're in. So yes, I said it's very unfortunate that the American dream is no longer accessible to everyone. Before, back in the day, the American dream was accessible to everybody equally. No, like everybody was able to get it. And if anyone disagrees with that, and you need to go back and look at history, you'd see that, like, honestly, at one point in history, the American dream was easily accomplished by anybody. One income, by usually it was the male back in the day. The wife raised the kids. You had that picket fence. You had that dog. You had that car. You know, but that's no longer accessible, and the dollar just keeps losing more and more value as time goes on because our government refuses to stop spending. They refuse to stop spending. And they just keep borrowing from themselves. And the more that they borrow from themselves, the less money means anything. So then the average Joe, they're like, we're going to cut taxes. We're going to cut taxes. Not a single politician in the last like couple decades has actually cut taxes to a sustainable level. They haven't. They just haven't. I don't care if you're left, right, middle, I don't care. Not a single one has. Every single president has brought on more taxes and made our lives more harder. And at the same time, they're devaluing the dollar while we're paying more taxes. So it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's terrible. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I know I'm not supposed to talk about politics. I'm not trying to. I'm just kind of fucking over it, man. I'm over it. The hard work always pays off. Inflation is a killer, though. It really is. Or you get up in age and medical bills. Yes, exactly. When was the American dream available to housewives who have no income? All right, dude, you know what I mean, man. And not to mention, a lot of those wives didn't want to work. I have a problem with people that make a blanket statement saying that the housewives wanted to have a job. That's not necessarily true. There was a lot of housewives that wanted to stay home and raise their kids. It's called conservative values, and a lot of people have them. So to take that away from people that do want to stay home and raise kids and not work a job, that's unfair as well. Were there some women that wanted to work? Absolutely. I'm not saying that they weren't, but if they wanted to, it wasn't as easily accessible as a man, no. But after a while that changed. Lots of women CEOs make more money than men CEOs now. Women have it very good right now. You can't deny that. I think it's funny when people cry about roads, then cry about taxes. How come the bankers have funded entertainment and Hollywood, and bankers are also... Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, when I say government spending, I mean overall, we are spending too much. We're also funding like universities like Harvard. Why are we funding Harvard? They have money. They have a lot of money, and they have a lot of donors. The government should never be funding things like Harvard. Not to mention, the regular person that goes to Harvard is going to have to pay so much fucking money when they get out. And let's say that they have a degree in psychology or something. It's going to take them a long fucking time to pay off all that money from school. Why is any of the money from the government going to pay towards any of that? It's stupid. I'd get my scans and blood tests if I had to pay for them, like in the US. Housewives have... dude, you're missing my point, man. You're just trying to argue for the sake of arguing. You're totally misunderstanding what I'm saying about how things have changed dramatically as far as financial, like people being able to get ahead financially. I'm not saying men or women individually. That's not the point. If you wanted to argue that point, we'd have a different debate. I'm not debating that. I understand that things have changed drastically from back in the day for women. Yeah, DJ. Okay, I mean, I got no choice. So I guess I'll wait. Another order that DoorDash sent me that just came in. I had to pay for a lawyer after they tried to take me off of Homestead before I raised my property taxes. That's crazy. What woman wouldn't want that? Well, did you know that there's not enough jobs for everyone to be on the payroll of someone else? Dude. And I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. It's going to get a lot worse the more and more AI continues to grow. In Massachusetts. What's up, Joey? What's going on? What's up, Vision? We're in Massachusetts. What do I do for work? I do a bunch of things for work. My main job is a computer technician, but I also do side hustles like DoorDash and Uber Eats. I also make money on YouTube. He's in Mass working at the bar. At the bar. No one really teaches anything. It's true. And the more that AI progresses, the less humans are going to actually learn on themselves. Yeah. Why don't I have a thicker accent? Like parking my car at Harvard Yard? Calling you wicked awesome kid? Talking like that? I don't know, because I'm not from Boston. I'm not in Boston right now. I'm not a city kid. I need to make money from YouTube. I mean, anyone can. It's just not easy. It takes a lot of work. Where's the hot spot? Burlington. The money is worth so much less today with the money supply printing and then the government spending on the military industry complex and the stupid programs like, yeah, dude, 100%, man. That real ID stuff can't happen, Jono. I couldn't really understand all of your comments, but that real ID thing can't happen, man. It happened a while ago in China, and it just brings mass control over the people, and it's not good. When you have a real ID, it integrates with everything in your phone. So if you give the government access to like a real ID, they can like start charging you. Like let's say that you had like you went through a red light or something, and you need to get fined on that fine. They can just take that money out of your account, because the thing is that the real ID eventually is going to be connected to your bank accounts, because the first step of a real ID is centralized banking. And if the government controls the banking like that and connects your real ID to banking systems, that's when it's game over, man. They're gonna start taking money out of your account and stuff. Oh, sorry about that. DJ, thanks, appreciate it. They really need to get the money out of YouTube, multi-channel networks, and the money that is going to foreign people through multi-channel networks, which take taxpayer money. What, dude? So now you're against people making money on YouTube? And I think you have a lot of stances that are just like, I'm just gonna say whatever the opposite is. I heard they started in Texas and Florida, dude. It's everywhere. No, that's not true. It's not in the U.S. yet. It's not in the U.S. That's incorrect. It's not in the U.S. Dude, you guys should look up videos of China with their real ID. It's nuts. The real ID is also just a stepping stone for having surveillance systems all over everywhere. So if you jaywalk on a street, they can record you jaywalking on the street and then fine you $50. Oh, but guess what? You have a real ID, so they won't even have to send you the bill. They'll just take the money out of your account because they have CBDCs. I grew up in Texas. You ought to hear my accent. All right, we're gonna move on from any kind of controversial topic because I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I'm moving on. Well, if you don't have real identification, then there's probably grounds for American citizens who are citizens to be deported outside of the United States. What, dude? What are you saying? What are you saying, dude? I would really like to shut down Wall Street altogether. Bro. Jesus. Dude. Capitalism and dictatorship. So you'd rather live in a communist country? Your points are ridiculous. That communism, that shit's never gonna work, and you know it. I'm moving on from these topics, guys. We're gonna move on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'll pay for everything with a card. I ain't carrying cash. It's so long. I always pay with a card too, but that's different than a real ID. Real ID and using a credit card are two different things. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're sleepwalking into it, and man, the hands have been shook behind closed doors. Well, the multi-channel networks are just nothing more than like Disney and Comcast networks. Yeah, but there's a lot of like everyday people making a living on YouTube. So you're all about people. Like equality for people and for people to make money and stuff, but then a normal person, you know, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. I average anywhere from $800 to $1,200 extra a month, but I'm very appreciative towards the money that I get through YouTube. If you take down YouTube and the monetization of YouTube, you're just gonna hurt the everyday person. So you're talking about getting rid of capitalism. You're talking about getting rid of the ability for like the normal person to get ahead and just give everybody the same amount of money. That's stupid, dude. That's stupid. What's the point of being smart? What's the point of being hardworking? What's the point of trying to get the initiative done to better your life like more than other people? I don't want to be equal to someone that just sits there and does nothing with their life. Why would I want that? Communism has never worked. It never will work. The people will always fight against it. It's a stupid concept. It's so depressing sometimes. My hope is many of us just walk away from their slave systems. That's not going to happen though, Jono. You do understand what's going to happen, right? We're going to have a fucking civil war everywhere. Everywhere. It's already happening in the UK, man. It's already happening in the UK, man. The people in the UK are fucking done, dude. They're done, man. They're done with all the BS, man. And it's only a matter of time until the US is done with the BS too, man. MD's ranting. I know. I'm trying to get out of it, Lisa. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm trying to get out of it. We can change the topic. I don't really want to talk about this stuff anymore. Can't get rid of the monopolies of channels without hurting everyone. Exactly, because they've already grandfathered everybody in. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. If it was that easy to get rid of all of this evil, they would have already done it. We would have already done it. The whole point, it's just like when DoorDash first started, right? Remember people that wanted to do DoorDash as DoorDashers when it first came out? Remember how DoorDash paid their DoorDashers a lot of money? Remember how they started paying their DoorDashers a lot of money, and then they made it really cheap for anyone ordering DoorDash. So it was cheap for people to order, and the DoorDashers were making a lot of money. They did that purposely to indoctrinate everybody into the app. Once everybody's indoctrinated in, that's when they can start paying their DoorDashers less money. That's when they can start jacking up the prices of DoorDash, because they've already monopolized everything. They've already made it so that everybody has to use the app anyway. That's the same with any system in the world. I almost didn't come in, changed my mind. Is everything, do you have a lot of stuff going on right now, Lisa, or? Trying to get out of poverty is more like it. DoorDash is a goddamn nightmare. Well, I always want you in the channel, Lisa, but I also don't ever want to pressure you to be in the channel. I want you to be here if you want to be here. If you don't want to be here, I'd rather have you spend your time doing something you'd rather be doing. There's no need to come in here if you don't want to be in here. Let's just talk about having a good day in the neighborhood. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to switch topics. I'm just getting frustrated, that's all, guys. Like, I can't help it sometimes. You know, I'm tired. Tired of all this, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of working so hard. I'm tired of seeing my family and friends working so hard. No one can get ahead, you know. And I'm tired of the media portraying it like it's left versus right. Us versus us. It's not us versus us, man. Like, the amount of hatred and the amount of disdain that everybody has for one another when it shouldn't be that way is ridiculous. It should be us fighting against the government for them to improve our lives. And it's just not happening. And that's what I'm upset about. Not to get specific about anything. I'm just saying that I'm upset that we're all working really hard and we can't get ahead. Just my mood, MD. Well, I appreciate you being here regardless, Lisa, of your mood. I want to talk about myself. Okay. All good, dude. You're talking about some very touchy subjects. Yeah, I know. I just wish it was easier to talk about these subjects with people, because if it was, then we could try to make the world a better place. We could try to make our country a better place. We could try to make everybody's lives better. But instead, everybody gets so touchy about everything, and they wanna like you bring up one broad topic, and then people are like, well, this and this and this, and it's like, dude, I'm not even saying that, man. I originally just said that everything's too expensive. That was my whole point. And I said that the government should stop spending so much of our tax money on things that they shouldn't be spending it on. I wasn't even specific at first. And then people start just, it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, can't you at least just agree with me? Government bad? What's wrong with saying government bad? Are we that far lost as a fucking people that we can't agree that the government is the problem? Same here. Same for you, Kaylee. I've kind of got an M-shaped mustache. Yeah, it's kind of coming down a little bit. I did try to do a little thing in the middle because it was bothering me, but I'm afraid that if I do it, I'm gonna get rid of too much of the mustache. Corporate executives make all the money. I'd be happy if the government left us alone without trying to improve anything. Yeah. Yeah, we lose. That's Juggalo. That's the main point, man. I like, thank you for saying that. I agree with that. Socialism, capitalism, communism, we all lose. Exactly. And the people that are focusing so much on one or the other is missing the whole point. Missing the whole point is that the only way things are going to change is if the government changes, is that the people stand up to the government. I had a good day today. My back wasn't spazzing. I'm happy. I'm glad for you, buddy. You need another name. Don't like that name. We agree. Government bad. Government bad. I'm all for that. I know that feeling. I've got back issues. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and me and the entire human race. The puppet is here. If you blip that part, you'll have to reverse Hitler. Closest puppy emoji. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on from government talk, man. Moving on, guys. Someone bring up something else. Someone bring up something else, because I've been pretty good with all of this stuff. It's just recently, it's been hard to hold it in. I think it was hard to spend all that money at King Richard's Fair for basic things that, like, really, we shouldn't have had to spend that much money for something like that. So I think it kind of triggered me a little bit, maybe. Double tap the screen with my tip for you. Oh boy. Not that you have that, but your free. What's your free time look like? Well, we went to King. My free time is every Friday. Yeah, because I don't have free time. Every Friday we go to a movie because we have a movie pass that we pay $34 a month for 6 tickets, which is ironically cheaper than if I didn't have the movie pass and I just went one time. It costs about $50 for 2 people to go to a movie one time. I pay $34.99 for 6 tickets to go 3 times a month. Which so that's a nice way of being able to do something fun, and we love movies, so. Thanks for the no tip, lady. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming out, taking the order from me with the no tip. With the no tip. What am I saying here? He's making nickels. So what's up, Charles? I feel extremely pregnant today. Oh boy, I'm sorry. There will always be a division because people will always be right fighters. Yeah. That's cooler than streaming service. Yeah, no, I mean we really enjoy it. We're big movie buffs, so it's definitely the highlight of my week. And I like doing it on a Friday because it's like right after the last day of our day jobs. I work every day, so I don't really get like real day offs. I did last Sunday. Yesterday was actual real day off, although technically I was filming for YouTube, so technically it wasn't 100% real day off. But yeah, we're movie buffs. We love it. It's fun. And then Sundays I give to my girlfriend. So, you know, I'll work. So I work Monday through Friday, and then I do an all-day shift on Saturday, and then Sunday I give to my girlfriend. And Friday night, Friday I still work. I work a full day, but I just don't DoorDash on Friday. So after work, we see the movie. I was about to say what's free time. MD, I watched the Karate Kid Legends. Did you like it? What'd you think? But you're here, David. This is your free time. They show you how long you've been waiting for a movie theater when Jurassic Park came out. That's a long time. But that's why I do this live stream. Juggalo. That's why I do this live stream, man, because I have to be able to feel like I have some kind of social life, some kind of freedom, and you know, I've made a lot of friends on the live stream. People always think I'm like joking when I say that, like, I'm not on the live stream to make money. I'm not. That's not the point of me being on the live stream. It's literally the whole point is for me to feel like I'm being social, because I work literally non-fucking stop. I'm 11 weeks today, right at the end of the first trimester. Baby hates salty food? Oh no. But I thought you were supposed to stay salty. I thought you were supposed to stay salty. The irony. The irony, Kaylee, is hilarious. I liked it. The Jackie Chan thing messed with my head a little bit though. Yeah. Plus, it was also it was a different take that he did comparatively from the other Karate Kid movie that he was in to this one. He was like a different person in this one compared to the other one. Order from Speedway, huh? All right. Hopefully it's not like 5 cases of... This person ordered beeswax. Oh, B-Max Dubai chocolate. All right, whatever that is. It'll get better then. I give a like for the hustle. Appreciate it. I'm gonna watch Unleashed tomorrow. Jet Li film from 2005. It's a good one. I actually like that one. Baby Salty hates Salty. Because of the remake with I know, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. It was so different. I totally understand. I feel the same way. MTP is safe before 3rd trimester. What? I like him though. He's funny sometimes. Yeah. No. I mean, like, so my first reaction when I saw it in the theaters was, man, that movie was pretty childish. And then I remembered, wait a minute, it is a child's movie. So like, I don't know if like you said, like when he was with Jaden Smith or whatever in that movie, I almost feel like I had a different idea of what I thought the movie was going to be when I walked in there, because the other one was like a little bit more serious. Not really, like the other movie was still a kid's movie, but it was like more serious. And then this one was just like, it felt like really kiddish. But I was like, but that's good though. It's like, it's a kid's movie. It should be that way. You know, but at first I was a little disappointed because I thought it was too childish, but then I was like, but it is a child's movie, so it's fine. GFY over here. Hello P. 4 cases of 40 count water. I've picked up from gas stations before and it's been like several 12 packs. Cause like, what else are you gonna order from a gas station? Right? Like, I mean, I get slushies, I get 12 packs. What's up, Wyatt? Because he didn't know Ralph Macchio in this one. It was odd for me. Yeah. Yeah, certain things didn't line up. It was a little weird. The ending didn't really feel natural at all either. The ending was pretty weird. I'll have to check it out. I remember a Jackie Chan cartoon when I was a kid. Really? Jackie Chan cartoon? I don't remember a Jackie Chan cartoon. There's another school with like the band practice stuff. I guess they're having like a tournament or something soon. I've seen several schools putting in a lot of practice right now for like their their marching bands and the people waving the flags and shit. I like Johnny with the pizza thing. Yeah. I'll be back. Dude, I feel like I'm delivering drugs with this thing. That'd be a pretty easy way. That'd be a pretty easy way to sell drugs, right? You tell people, hey, just order from Speedway. order a certain chocolate, and your package will be delivered to you quickly. I'll stop by 7-Eleven, get me a pizza slice every now and then. The pizza is really not that bad, actually. Yeah, it was so funny. Jackie Chan and family in cartoon form fighting dragons and stuff. Oh, yeah, I remember that show. That show was awesome. I do remember that show. Oh, dude, what a blast from the past. I do remember that show, man. That show was fucking awesome, dude. I never saw Jackie Chan until Karate Kid remake. What? So you never saw Rush Hour? You never saw Rush Hour with the guy who's like, do you understand a thing that's coming out of my mouth? You never saw that movie? Yeah, he was, Jackie Chan was one of the most popular actors in the 90s. Where are we going? We're just delivering food. No, Jackie Chan wasn't in the first Karate Kid. He was in the remake of it with Jaden Smith. Yeah, so I said remake, yeah. Package delivery on Uber. Yeah, it's on DoorDash, but yeah. I was at the shops. My wife and I saw my mother-in-law getting jumped by 3 guys. My wife said we need to help, but I said 3 should be enough. How's the dashing going? Terrible. It is so bad. We're making literally no money. I'm literally making no money. But I don't want to go home yet. We'd never know it was drugs inside. I know. Yeah, that show was awesome. Homie does all his own stunts. Yeah, he's like the Asian Tom Cruise. Nope, MD. Rush Hour Films. I can't believe you've never seen Rush Hour. That's a classic. That's a classic. You would like it, I think. I think everyone liked Rush Hour. Rush Hour was so good. Yeah, Chris Tucker. Yeah. You don't understand a thing that's coming out of my mouth? That's back when jokes were jokes and people could literally make a joke like that and people wouldn't be so insulted. That was back in the day, like when movies would say the wildest shit. Oh, you're not a fan of comedies? It was like an action movie and a comedy. There was, in the 90s, there were a lot of those where it was like an action movie, Like it had like an actual action thing, like, you know, a daughter gets stolen and you need to hire someone, because this is the whole movie, that the daughter was stolen. They needed to hire someone to get them back. And Jackie Chan was the person hired from China, but then the American embassy had their own person and they had to work together. And there was like comedy between them, but it was a serious movie. So it had comedy in it, but it was an action movie. And like the 90s were all about that. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in tons of those movies. Like, I forgot all the movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in, but it's like every month there would be a new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and it would be an action movie, but it would still be funny at the same time. Yeah, not me, you. Yes, me. Dude, that movie, yeah. And it was great fight scenes too. Depends on who's in the comedy movie. Yeah, that's true. You'll check it out. I mean, I think that you'll appreciate it for being at least a movie back in the day, before all of these like in screens and before all this, like, you know, all the bullshit that's in movies nowadays. It was a very popular movie back in the day. I watch Eddie Murphy stuff a lot. Yeah, dude, Eddie Murphy was super popular. What was the main one that everyone loved him in? And the animal doctor, right? Wasn't he the guy from the animal, like he could talk to animals? Right? Didn't he like talk to animals or something? Baby, I Want You. Arnold was in Terminator. Yeah. True Lies was one of my favorite movies growing up. True Lies was, dude, Jamie Presley went fucking crazy in True Lies. But Arnold was in so many good movies. He was in like Twin. Remember Twin with Danny DeVito? Remember Arnold was a twin to Danny DeVito in that movie Twin? What's up, Mag? Dr. Doolittle, that's what it was. Yeah. He was Dr. Doolittle, right? And then Robert Downey Jr. remade Dr. Doolittle. I gotta rewatch that movie with Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doolittle. I forget if that was good or not. Beverly Hills Cop, yeah. And then Hercules. Deb's back. Dirty Stacking's back. Yeah, the movies used to be so good, man. Movies used to be so good. They're so bad now. They're so bad. I was so disappointed with Leonardo DiCaprio's new movie. I was really disappointed. I was so excited for it to be like an award-winning movie, finally seeing like a good movie, and it was just so weird, man. It was such a weird movie, dude. Remember I juked you? What? Oh, I desperately got to get Platinum back. The original Matrix was the best. The original Matrix was really good. And the thing about the original Matrix that's so good also is the fact that like when you rewatch it now, you understand that they're talking about AI. They're talking about AI. They're talking about how super intelligent AI takes over the human race and starts using them as a farming station for energy to run their AI. And it's like, that's literally happening right now. we're literally creating AI right now. Interesting. I got Monday blues kind of in my own world today. I'm right there with you, Deb. I'm right there with you. Kobe, they could they could stop making films, to be honest, and show repeats. I've seen a lot of movies coming out that like are gonna be in the theater that like our old movies, and they're like, hey, rewatch your favorite movie in the theater, like rewatch The Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, oh dude, sign me up, like rewatch Endgame or something, like sign me up, man. I'd rather see one of those movies than like movies that they have. Goodfellas, yeah, Goodfellas is okay. I never got into that genre of movies back in the day, like Godfather, Goodfellas. Like I did like Heat. I like Heat. I liked movies about like bank robbing and stuff, but like I don't know, like Ocean's 11. Oh, such an Ocean's 11 fan. Brad Pitt, I fucking love Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is so good in everything he does. He really is. Like, I know that he originally had like that pretty boy image, and like, you know, people typecasted him for being like a pretty boy, but like nowadays he is just such a good actor, man. He really is. He's a very good actor. I'm like that every day. The Matrix is my favorite serious film for sure. You know who's also a good actor? Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan. Now You See Me 3 is coming out. Now You See Me 3 is coming out. I'm pretty excited about that. I like those. I like that franchise, the Now You See Me franchise. Money Train was good. Money Train. I don't know if I remember Money Train. And Pretty Boy He Is, yeah. Troy is one of my favorite movies of all time. The extended version, I love Troy. Yeah, what is just hide that person. Just hide that person. We don't need that shit. 1995 movie. I mean, any movie. Most of the movies in the 90s were fucking awesome. I mean, honestly, I think 90s was like the best time for movies. I really do. I really do. I think I would put 90s movies up to any century of movies. Not century movie, you know what I mean. This guy on the motorcycle is like dancing, standing up. What is he doing? He was like standing up and dancing on his motorcycle. I hope he doesn't crash. Turner and Hooch. Oh, you know, that's, yeah. Who was that guy? So Jono, I think Jono was the one who just mentioned it with the mustache. The actor back in the day, he was known for his mustache. I watched a show that he was in, like a truck driver show. He was you know, the Breaker 19. I forgot his name. Whoever you said, Jono, I forgot the name of the guy that you said, but I think that's the actor that I'm thinking about. But he had a show about truck driving, and I fucking loved it. I don't know if fuck. No, I think you might have mentioned someone else, not Branson. He was another actor where all the women liked him. He was known for a big mustache. Tom Selleck? Is it Tom Selleck? Wesley Snipes. And Woody Harrelson. They were in Money Train. I've probably definitely seen it then. I can't think of it on the top of my head. But I've definitely seen it then. $7.50 for 4. I'm just taking every order. There's no point of like declining orders right now. There's like no orders coming out. I'd love to have a huge collection of Blu-ray DVDs of films from back then. Yeah, I remember. I miss the days when having CDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff was like popular. You'd go. I remember, like, dude, man, times have changed so much. I remember going to my friends' houses because, like I said, the town that I grew up in was so rich, but like my family wasn't rich. We were just there because, you know, they bought the house back in the day, but I would go to friends' houses and they were rich. And I always remember I'd go to like the friends' houses that I would go to. They'd have all these gaming systems, like literally every gaming system, like PlayStation, Xbox, Sega Genesis, like literally every single gaming system that you could think of they would have, which was, you had to be rich to do that because they cost a lot of money back in the day. And what's this guy doing? And then they would have a collection of DVDs. They'd have one of those towers next to the TV, and they'd have like fucking 40 DVDs. And I'd be like, oh man, you got so many DVDs, you're so lucky. And they'd have another tower of just all like Xbox games. I'm like, oh dude, you're so lucky. Burt Reynolds, yeah, Chris, Burt Reynolds, thank you. Burt Reynolds. I forgot what TV show it was, but he was like a trucker, and he was always like helping people, and he'd always get women in the show and stuff. Oh, I fucking loved that dude back in the day. Like, watching him as a kid, I was like, now that's a man. That's a man. Burt Reynolds. What's up, Happy? What's going on? Burt Reynolds is the man, dude. Smokey and the Bandit. It probably was Smokey and the Bandit. Dude, I gotta rewatch that show, man. I gotta rewatch that. I'm so glad that we had this conversation. I gotta relive my childhood and go watch Smokey. I'm pretty sure it was Smokey and the Bandit, dude. Yeah, I think it was Smokey and the Bandit. AOL, oh dude. Like there's certain keywords that you can say, like AOL, that when you say it, I instantly get these core memories that are just burned into my head. And in my house, we had a living room downstairs, and that's where the computer was, because families didn't have more than one computer. It's like, especially if you didn't have money. Like, we were lucky enough to have computers because my dad had computers that was his job. So he gave us like an old computer that he wasn't using anymore. And come on, man, what are you doing, dude? And it was downstairs, and I remember getting the internet for the first time, and then you connect to AOL instant messages, ASL. I would start talking to girls from my school, and I'd be like, hey, ASL, what's your age, sex, location? I've never gotten to Bert R. Oh yeah, that brings back memories. TV was really good back then. He had Sally Fields and Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah. Most of my shows were before you. Well, you probably still watched some of the shows I used to watch, because I'd watch reruns. I watched Archie Bunker. I fucking loved Archie Bunker. And then the show with the two women that always argued with each other. I was really into Charlie's Angels, the brunette. I'll be right back.
Drive northeast. And turn right.
Starsky and Hutch. I like the remake of Starsky and Hutch with fuck, what's his name? The blonde hair and Ben Stiller and fuck, what's his name? What's the guy's name with blonde hair that in the movie with Starsky and Hutch with Ben Stiller? He made all of the same movies with Ben Stiller. Owen Wilson, yeah, like Zoolander and Starsky and Hutch. Oh, dude, they had such a good run. They had such a good run back in the day, man. They really did. Happy Days, yeah. Bring back the good old Happy Day, Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days. And then Who's in Charge? Charles in Charge, or Who's in Charge, or whatever. You met the Fonz? Oh, shit. How is it like meeting the Fonz in real life? That's pretty crazy. Andy Griffith? Andy Griffith was funny, though. He was funny, though, man. I think he got a bad rap. I also liked Carrot Top. I still like Carrot Top. I think Carrot Top's pretty funny. I like the fact that he has the prop gags and everything. Marley and Me? No, I can't watch Marley and Me. I can't watch I can't do movies like that. It gets me too in my feelings. I can't do it. Anything to do with a dog, I can't do. I get, even seeing a trailer of it makes me immensely sad. It's Who's the Boss? Okay, well, you know what I mean. I thought there was another show called like Charles in Charge or something. No? Henry Winkle is so awesome. He asked for a hug, and I almost passed out. Oh man. Gomer Pyle. I don't know who that is. Yeah, you can't watch dog movies either. I can't. I that's one thing I have to kind of like turn a blind eye to, because there's so much cruelty towards animals in the world, and like when I see any video online of it, I just can't. I can't look at it. I can't look at. I know there's bad things that happen in the world. You know, I donate once in a while, but that kind of stuff's always going to happen, and I just don't want to watch videos or movies about it. Joni loves Chachi. MASH? You loved MASH? Really? I could never get into MASH. It was always on late night. I could never get into Gilligan's Isle either. I don't know. I tried. I could just never do it. I could never do it. Yeah, but Happy Days though. And then I think we've had this conversation a bunch of times, but the one with the rabbit, the guy that talks to the imaginary rabbit, the imaginary rabbit in the basement. Fucking love that TV show. I gotta rewatch that. Alf was pretty cool too. I liked Alf. Nostalgia is so joyful. It really is, yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like we gotta like figure out something as a human race to get back to where we were, man. And I don't think it's difficult. Like small things like that is so doable, but people just don't care anymore. Like there's like people have given up on caring about what they do, what like the products they release, the material they make, you know, like people have just given up. All people care about is streaming whatever they're streaming, making money, and just that's it, you know. Like we need to get our we need to get back to like making quality stuff. I sure as hell loved Chachi. It was my first crush. Oh boy. You love Gilligan's Island? I mean, like, it was okay. I could just never, like, get, like, fully into it. I watched that also. Harvey the Rabbit? It definitely was not Harvey the Rabbit. It was like a rabbit he went downstairs to talk to. And like he like to get away from his family. I'll be right back. You don't remember a rabbit show? All right, we did this last time because I don't remember the exact name. Let me look it up. Rabbit show with, I think Nikki Cox was in it. Unhappily Ever After. Unhappily Ever After. That was the bunny he talked to. It was called Unhappily Ever After. It was so good. It was a really good show. Third Rock from the Sun. Oh my God, dude. I watch that show every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day, dude. I love that show. My God! I'm gorgeous! My God! I'm gorgeous! That show is so good, dude. That show is so good, dude. Dude, I might start watching reruns of that show now. Now that you said it, I might just binge the whole thing again. I fucking love that show, dude. I fucking love that show. My soulmate was an extra in that show and many others. Oh, dude. Where are the good shows, man? My girlfriend, she just wants to watch all these romance shows with all these sex scenes in it. That's like all the stuff that's coming out nowadays. It's either military shows or it's shows that are like women being like super promiscuous over everything. Like, there's not like a lot of quality shows coming out nowadays. I had the Wholesome Brady Bunch to watch. Brady Bunch, that's another one I couldn't get into. I don't know why I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into the Brady Bunch. Man, I'm at $37 for 2 hours. This is bad, man. It's really bad, dude. DoorDash has been extraordinarily bad. I literally know it's because I'm gold. I literally know it. All right, how many more orders do I need here? $12 more orders. 12 more orders until platinum, but it's probably going to go down again tomorrow. And then 3 more orders for the extra $50. Gonna do an accept all orders challenge. I mean, I technically have accepted every order tonight. I have not denied anything. I'm just taking everything they give me. Because I just, they're not sending anything. Like right now, I have no order. They're not sending it. So by the time they do send it, I just wanna take it, you know? What's my, oh, that's a good idea. Like, what's my acceptance rating? 77%. I also want to get, by the time I do have platinum, I kind of want to have my acceptance rating in the 80s, because then it's easier to maintain once you have a certain acceptance rating that you want, because I know, okay, well, now I need to make sure to only, you know, decline like 2 or 3 orders every 10 orders. Hey, Cruff, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see ya. We're talking about old shows that you probably have. You probably don't even know what they are. I want to watch it, but don't want to pay for him. So ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But you've seen it though, right, Lisa? Like you've seen it, right? Or are you talking about the new show that's coming out, Welcome to Derry? I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night. Good luck, MD. Lisa. Thanks, Jono. Thanks for always hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you, man. I've seen them so many times. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Just making sure. Well, because like the new show is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know it's coming out on HBO at some point. Welcome to Derry. I'm pretty excited about that. You don't have HBO? Next time there's what you can do, Lisa, is for streaming services. There's a couple times where it's really good that you can get like really awesome deals on streaming services. New Year's, so like when you have New Year's or Black Friday as well, sometimes they offer HBO for 99 cents for like 3 months or whatever, and you just as soon as you accept the 99 cents, you just go into the settings and then say turn off auto for, you know, the month that they're going to charge you the, you know, $10 or whatever. But yeah, Black Friday, New Year's, Prime Day, those are like the 3 big one where you can get certain streaming services for like 99 cents. I have a bunch of streaming services that I still have. They offered me Hulu for 99 cents for an entire year. So I've had Hulu for a while because I've only been paying 99 cents for it. MD, I don't want to hear your I don't want to hear your ass. I know what Gunsmoke is. I watch a lot of episodes. Wait, what? What? What did you just say? What did you just say? You know what Gunsmoke is? I don't even know what you mean. I saw a trailer for it. I saw people say the same guy plays Pennywise. Good. I mean, I think he did a great job. I think the guy who played Pennywise did a really good job at it. I like that actor. I actually wish he was in more stuff. I don't think he is. I don't think he's done a lot of things. Black Friday, the new Stranger Things drops. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Gunsmoke is older than I am. Okay. I guess Cruff wins. I guess Cruff wins on the 1955, dude. All right, we're talking about like 80s shows, like 70s, 80s, even 90s shows. We weren't talking that old. $6 Cheesecake Factory. What's up, buddy?
You're picking up?
Yeah, Gin K.
Gin K, huh?
I think. All right, J-I-N.
Gin and tonic, heard.
Gin and tonic. All right, hold on. Let me just. All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day. That guy had said gin and tonic, but it was not spelled like gin. It was spelled J-I-N.
Drive southwest, then turn right.
Oh, man. MD just got leveled up by a 16-year-old. Hey, we got the Lounge Master. We got the Lounge Master. The Lounge Master has graced our presence. Graced us with his presence. Yeah, the Loungeman. The Loungeman. Are you in Japan now? No, but I would like to visit Japan at some point.
Drive north.
I would love to be able to visit Japan, China. I think their cities are fascinating. I would love that. Wait, where am I going? All right. John Roberts, what did you eat today? What did being of someone that is a connoisseur, what did you eat today, John Roberts? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, John Roberts. What did you eat? You just hit the thumbs up? Thanks, buddy. I literally don't care about the thumbs up, but I appreciate it. If you guys want to hit the thumbs up, you can. But don't ever feel like you need to. It doesn't matter to me. The only people that I care about that come in here are the ones that are my friends. You know, people that want to be here and, you know, enjoy hanging out. Those are the only people I care about, really. I mean, like, I'm cool with meeting new people. Obviously, Obviously, I wouldn't know you and Lisa and Chris and Jono and all these people. I wouldn't know you guys if I didn't allow new people in the chat, you know. Not true. Some of you I knew from my videos, you know, like Lisa from my videos and stuff. But my point is like, I'm fine with meeting new people, but the main thing is just hanging out with my friends. I made fried taters with onion and 2 Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Nice, man. Sounds good. Fried taters, huh? Dude, I don't know why, John, but you always bring a smile to my face, man. Appreciate you. You're always in good spirits, John. I love it. I love it. Those potatoes sound good. They do. I want some fried taters right now. Some fried taters. And you got to say it that way, too. You got to be like, fried taters. You hit the thumbs up? Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. If you want a good show from the 70s, search up Price is Right original. Are you really telling me to look up Price is Right? Bro, of course I've watched Price is Right. Dude, Bob Barker was the fucking man, dude. Bob Barker was the man. I was pleasantly surprised though with what's his name that replaced him. I think he was a really good replacement. That was another show. Oh, that was another show. What's that guy's name? The guy that replaced Bob Barker. What was the show that he had? What was the show that guy had? Thanks, Mad, my friend. Jamil, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I do also More Than Meat. Hell yeah, that show was peak. Drew Carey. Was it called the Drew Carey Show? Was it literally called the Drew Carey Show? I loved that show. I fucking loved that show. That was one of my favorite shows of all time. Also, speaking of that show, yes, MD. Okay. Speaking of that show, oh, what's my line? That is funny. Speaking of that show, what was the other show with the other fat guy, the guy that did Mall Cop? Fuck! Why can't I remember the name of these shows? He did Mall Cop. He's a comedian. Oh my God, what was the name of that show? Who's the actor in Mall Cop? Somebody tell me who the actor of Mall Cop is. King of Queens. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. That was one of my favorite shows. I loved King of Queens. I loved King of Queens. Just, oh shit, what's this? Just financed the 2018 RAV4. RAV4s are good cars. 82,000 miles. Tired of fixing my Santa Fe, so it's going to the wife to get back and to go back and forth to work. I drive too much. Nice, man. Jamil, congrats, bro. That's a good car, man. Those last for a long time, dude. Good in the snow too, man. You'll be all set. You'll be all set for this winter, bro. Congrats, man. My car just hit the 200,000 mark. The 200,000 mark, man. Kevin James. Oh yeah. Paul Blart was so funny. I love that show. Have you ever seen the show Malcolm in the Middle? Yeah, I loved Malcolm in the Middle. That's where Bryan Cranston originally started making his name, but he wasn't famous then. Like, that show didn't make him famous, but that's the first time that I saw Bryan Cranston. And then Bryan Cranston did fucking Breaking Bad, and he turned into a mega fucking star after that. But he was originally in Malcolm in the Middle. I love that show. Loved that show. So many good shows. This is what I'm saying. There was so many good shows back in the day. 220 on the Santa Fe. I've never seen that show because I don't have cable. Well, now you can stream a lot of shows for free. I'll be right back. Oh, man. I got the Breaking Bad DVDs still. Hey, hang on to it. Maybe it'll be maybe it'll be worth something in the future as a relic of the past. Like a vinyl. You got school tomorrow? Have you not been in school this whole time? Are you saying your school is just starting? All right, I need one more order for the $50. So then maybe I'll feel like I made some money because I finished the. Wait, 20. Or maybe I still need 2. I thought it was already at 23. Maybe they already counted the last one as the 23rd. 89 deliveries until 89 deliveries out of the last 30 days. So 11 more until platinum. Oh my god, dude. No, I'm just saying I don't want to go. School is fun though, man. I gotta tell you, there's gonna be a time in your life where you wish you could have the days back where. This one I'm not going to take. I don't want to go to Concord. $11 going 12.8 miles. Not doing it. Not doing it. There's going to be a time in your life, Cruff, where you're going to wish that you could go back to the days of going to school. I would just don't overthink it, man. Enjoy learning. Enjoy being young. Enjoy the fact that you're not an adult yet. You don't have responsibilities yet. Not real responsibilities, at least. Like you have some, but you don't. Your life doesn't depend on what you're doing. Like enjoy school, man, and enjoy being a kid. Like it's the best time of your life, and you're gonna look back at it wishing you enjoyed it more. My grandma watches Breaking Bad on Netflix. I'll have the Wendy's Baconator. The only thing I learned in school is breaking point of a chair when you have to lean back. Well, start paying attention. Why don't you start paying attention in school and putting effort into it? I just got silver on DD. Let's go. Fuck this grown-up shit. I want to go back to when I was my dad's little sidekick. All right, well, you're proving my point though, Cruff. Is you're already wishing that you could go back to being younger. This is your last moment last moment before college, which will be, if you do go to college, which will be your last time before adulthood. So enjoy the end of high school, enjoy college if you go to college. Like soak it in,
Drive
man.
west on Burlington Mall
Soak
Road
it in,
for a half
man.
mile.
Enjoy the fact that you're not a true blown adult yet. Just want to let you know I got a 98 in motor mechanics. Nice, man. Good job. Good job. I personally wouldn't recommend college. That's, you choose whatever's good for you, man. If you're like really good at football and you can get like a free ride or something, definitely go to college, but I wouldn't go into debt. I wouldn't do it. Not at your age, not in your generation, because by the time you go to a four-year college, by the time you get out, there's not going to be any jobs. AI is going to take over a lot of stuff. You're talking about mechanics. You'll probably do a lot better getting a blue collar job right out of high school and just making money right away than you'll ever do with a college degree and then being like $100,000 in debt. That's just my personal opinion about college right now. College is not the same as it used to be. Back in the day, you went to college, you got out of college, and you had a degree where, you had a lot of, say into what kind of job you get. It's not the same. People don't want to hire you just because you went to college. That paper doesn't mean the same that it did before. Just my 2 cents. I'm doing BOCES, I don't know what that means, in high school, and focusing on mechanics for airplanes and aircraft because they don't have any, and they make a shit ton of money. Nice, dude. Can you do that without going to college? Can you do mechanic work for aircrafts and then skip college? Because if you can go right into being a mechanic for aircrafts, get like an internship or something to somewhere, be an apprentice or something somewhere for that stuff, and just start making money right away, you'll be a lot happier because you will be debt free. I think the people that have the biggest flex in life right now are the people that have no debt. No debt. It's not Joe Schmo who went to fucking liberal arts college and has a psychiatrist or philosophy degree, and they can't get a job and they're working at like TJ Maxx or something. It's not a flex to have a college degree right now and be in debt 150 grand. It's a flex to be like, hey man, I make good money at my blue collar job and I have no debt. That's a flex. That's a flex right now. All in my opinion. Me and my brother has to go shopping tomorrow at Walmart. What are you going to get, John? What are you going to get, John? What's up, Muhammad? At least I'm starting to get some of these, this is handicapped, or is that, no, this is fine. At least I'm starting to get some smaller orders that are adding up right now. My mom's sister is a helicopter and plane pilot, and they have no engineers or mechanics to fix up their plane and helicopters, but they make, dude, you have the right head on your shoulders, man. I suggest you continue going that route. Again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but don't go in debt for school, man. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it's not the right way right now. Times have changed. You don't want to get into debt, because the thing is like college degrees, the debt that you have to take out for loans for colleges, that debt, you can't just go bankrupt. Like, you can't get rid of it with bankruptcy. It stays with you forever. And if you can't pay it off, you're just screwed.
Just every week. Because Matt didn't start doing it, so. Sí, exacto, o sea, lo que sabes, si puedes ponerlo todavía, lo que necesitas, o sea, si tú quieres empezar con esto, todavía, pero al final de la noche sí.
But
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt
Yeah,
you.
what do you got?
Abby G.
Abby G, I got you, bud. Hey, you all set, my friend?
Let me just, sorry.
Yeah. It
That's
is every week. She just
oh, so that's not Fred. That's the person that made it or whatever.
Abby G right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Drive southwest. Then,
So boss is when you go to high school for a 5-year period and then go to this place where you can learn all about one topic. Like, that's awesome, dude. You're doing exactly what you need to do. You're doing exactly what you need to do, man. I think you're on the perfect track for. Dude, look at these fucking drones, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I didn't zoom it. Look at that shit. Yeah, but you're on the right track, man. You're doing everything right. Proud of you.
drive north. Then turn right.
Getting my bachelor's was cheaper than finishing trade school. Then also needed to test the. Where did you go to school? Where did you go to school for your bachelor's? Where did you go to school for your bachelor's, and what did you get it in? Because that is not the case with most schools. Most schools, people are going to be paying out of their ass for a bachelor's degree, and what they get out of it is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can understand if you are going into a very specific field for your bachelor's degree, but it has to be specific. You have to have a plan. You have to really be going in there, taking internships and like networking the whole time. Most people that get bachelors nowadays are just fucked. They're fucked, dude. So much money, man. Yeah, paying out their ass, yeah. Dude, what is this dude doing? What are you doing? City University in New York, $3,000 a semester. Yeah, that's super cheap, man. I'm talking about people that go to school at like Boston University, Boston College, Michigan State, you know, like places where it's like they want to go to like the school. Like people, if you're smart, you can go to like a community college or something like that, not pay a lot of money, as long as you have a plan and you study your material and stuff. Most people aren't doing that, dude. Like that's what you got to remember, is that most people are not doing that when it comes. Dude, what are you doing, man? Come on, dude. Guy almost fucking crashed into me like a fucking idiot. Most people are going to college for the college experience, to go to frat houses and you know, the things with all the girls dancing on the thing and being part of sorority and stuff like that. And they go to school for 4 years at some kind of like super rich fucking college, and all they do is drink every single semester, party. They don't learn a single fucking thing, and then they get out of college and they're like, oh, here's my bachelor's degree. What did you learn? Oh, I did liberal arts, a little bit of, you know, sociology, philosophy. I did a little bit of economics. But then you ask them any question about any of those topics, and they can't fucking tell you a single thing. They can't fucking tell you a single thing. And then they're $150,000 in debt and can't get a job because no one wants to fucking hire someone that went to college for 4 years and didn't do a single fucking thing. It's definitely experience with a degree if you go to corporate route. What are you doing? Oh yeah, for sure. State universities are bonkers. Did you go through a course or get a degree? I got a bachelor's degree, information security systems. I started working in my company after my associates, though. So I had already gotten into that field, working while I was 2 years into the program. So then I finished the rest of the 2 years while I was working part-time at the job that I'm still currently working at. I've been working at my job for like 12 years. So I went that route. I went as an intern. When I first started my job, I was making this is how long ago it was. I was making $10.25 an hour. $10.25 an hour. If I told you how much I make now at my day job, you'd be like, whoa, you came a long way. I learned how to drink off girls' bellies. My husband nor I finished college and are doing very well. Yeah, and you're probably like either debt-free or close to debt-free or whatever. I mean, I'm not counting like a house. Like when you talk about debt, I'm not talking about like a house. I'm talking about, when I say debt, I'm talking about like student loans, credit card, things that are, you know, you're in debt for, but you're not like paying to live kind of stuff. College is a scam. I think most of college is a scam. I do think if you do it the right way and you have a very specific field that you could go in, it can be beneficial. But I think that the scam part is they make you take a bunch of electives and they make you take a bunch of classes that you don't want to fucking take. Why should I have to pay for a class I don't want to take, and the class has nothing to do with the field that I'm trying to get into? Why should I have to take an art class if I'm going into business? Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? I have a degree in how to eat. That's solid. It's true what you said. I graduated and took a pay cut from being a mechanic to the corporate experience. You also have to remember. So let me also ask you this: when did you graduate college? When did you graduate college? Because that's a big difference from what we're talking about. When did you go to college? When did you graduate? Yeah, poetry. Yeah. I started at $3.25 an hour. Oh, if you're talking about my first job ever, my first job ever was $6.25. Ace Hardware, $6.25. That was almost 24 years ago. 24 years ago. Degree is simply showing you were able to dedicate 4 years outside of... No, that's how it used to be. No. That's how it used to be. No one gives a fuck about that anymore. That's my whole point. That's my whole point that I'm trying to make. At 27, yeah, but how long ago? How long ago was that? How long ago? I'm asking what year? What year? I agree, you should only have to take the classes that you actually need. That's how to make money. Making people go, yeah, exactly. That's why people say that's a scam. Trade school out of high school. Okay, anyway, regardless of what year you say that you graduated, I'm assuming it was a while ago. So my whole point is, that's what college used to stand for. It used to stand for you are committed. You can put in the work. You can get the grades. You can show that you have commitment to like following through with something, that you can be on time, that you can study, that you're intelligent. None of that shit matters anymore, man. None of it. None of it. I've hired over 400 people. I've interviewed thousands. I can tell you for certain, it is not that way anymore. Businesses like Google, Amazon, Adobe, Oracle, they don't give a shit if you went to college. You know what they care about? Your productivity. Are you going to be productive? Are you going to make the company money? Do you know what you're talking about? If I ask you a question about coding or mechanics or this or that, can you explain to me what it is and how you're going to resolve it? If you can't, we're not here to teach you. Jobs used to teach people. Like you'd go in with a degree and you'd show them, hey, I'm willing to learn. Let's do it. That's not how it works anymore. Companies don't give a shit. They don't want to pay to teach people to learn. They want to hire someone that is ready to do the fucking job and that will do it well. And if you can't, they will fucking fire you. That's how it is. That's where we're at right now. No one gives a shit about your degree. That's the truth. That is the God honest truth. Hold on, let me drop this off. I know it's harsh what I'm saying, but it's true. It is absolutely true. 41B, huh? I got my first job at a vehicle mechanic shop. I make $25 an hour. Nice, man. Bro, you're making good money. You're making good money for your age. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of people that make a lot less than that. $5.75 for 9.8 miles. DoorDash got some jokes right now. Offering someone $5 for 9 miles is robbery. How are you? What's up, Avori? They care about your money too. That is true. I have a first degree burn. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, I wish it wasn't true. Like, I wish none of this stuff that I'm saying wasn't true, but it is. It is 100% true. Companies used to be more apt to putting people through classes or teaching you certain things. You could go into a job as an intern or like an entry-level job position, and they would teach you to, because you have a background in your education is in the background of what the job is looking for, and then they're like, oh, you got good grades, that means that we can teach you, and you can become a better employee. No one's doing that anymore. The reason they're not doing that anymore is because AI is taking over everything. And before anyone says, no, it's not, they're not going to take my job, blah, 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 they're going to take 90% of the jobs. 90%. I guarantee you in the next 10 years, 90% of the jobs. There are going to be so little amount of jobs. So little. We're going to have a basic income for everybody. Otherwise, none of it's going to work. All right, pizza days, 6 for 6. My friend, how are you? Hey, Bernard, how you doing? We're just talking about the job economy right now. You just got home from karate? How did it go, Avori? You have it again next Wednesday? Nice. MD, if you ever got an order that's really big and you don't want to do it, just remember, it's more time with me. I did some side kicks and then a kick and a push-up. Nice. Nice. Love it. Love keeping active like that. For sure, selling yourself with what you know means the most, but school helps you get into the door. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not anymore. I'm sorry. I very much disagree with you 100%. That's not, people are not looking for that anymore. I used to hire a bunch of people. When I say that I've interviewed over 5,000 people, and this is in the tech field. This is in the tech field. Not long ago, I've interviewed thousands of people. I've hired over 400 people. It is not true anymore. It used to be you would immediately look for their degree. People are not doing that right now. Not only are they not looking for your degree, they are also not hiring. They're just not hiring. That's the main problem, is people are just not hiring. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't, like, whoa! Jesus, dude. Second person that's almost gone into me. And people say I'm the one that people have to worry about when I'm on my fucking phone. It was awesome. I'm kind of sweating. I used to do karate. I quit because I get too much of a football, but I ended up being a 3rd degree black belt. Elon Musk will save or screw humanity. I don't think he's going to do either. I don't think he's going to do either. I watch more horror movies. I'll be right back.
Drive northeast. Then turn left onto Wynn Street. In a quarter mile, turn right to take the Interstate 95 north ramp.
I got Platinum still getting similar offers, but it's late at night, so many people just suck at tipping. Are we ready for inspiring quote of the day? Sure, buddy. Hero recommended me to watch Trick or Treat. Yeah, I don't know. Trick or Treat's okay. Overall, will AI be good or bad? No one knows. If we use AI not as super intelligent, AI will be a really good tool. If we end up continuing on with super intelligence, it could probably destroy the world. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. That's true. So here's my other point. Okay, so talking, like just finishing up the college talk, this is my other point about college. So right now, not a lot of people can get jobs, right? They're just not offering any jobs. So let's say that there's two people looking for the same job, okay? Two people looking for the same job. And the person hiring for that position sees one person with a degree from Boston University, really good school. And the other person doesn't have a degree, but has experience. Who do you think they're going to be hiring? Because I can tell you right now, the job is going to want somebody that has experience, even if it's just a little bit of experience. They're going to want experience, and they don't want to pay the person they don't want to pay the person more money that has the college degree, because people that come out of college with 4-year degrees expect a certain level of pay when they get out of college, because they just put in the years. They just put in 4 years and spent all this money to get a degree. They think that they're worth more than they are. So they're not going to want to pay somebody a bunch of money with some fancy degree compared to somebody that has a little bit of experience and just wants a job. The degree is not going to mean anything. And 10,000 people have graduated college for the same job, and they all live in the same town. But don't you think that when they graduate, all these people from college, that they should be the jobs that they're teaching the college available for the students, and enough jobs that, yeah, obviously, but that's not how shit works, because our system sucks. That's what we were talking about before. That's why I was saying college is a fucking scam. Because they make you pay for a bunch of classes that have nothing to do with the field that you're going into. And then when you finally do get that degree, most of the time it's not going to fucking mean shit. It's not going to mean shit. The amount of people that have graduated with bachelor degrees that are now in a field that is completely different than their degree is staggering. We as a country should not be in debt, each of us, like $100,000 each, and then be working jobs that have nothing to do with the field that we just spent 4 years studying for. Not to mention, I was saying this before, most people that graduate college didn't learn a fucking thing. Didn't learn a fucking thing. And I know this because I've met so many people looking for jobs. When I was a hiring manager, when I interviewed people, I would ask people basic fucking questions, like basic fucking questions about IT, and they couldn't tell me the difference between analog and digital. They couldn't tell me anything. And they had a 4-year degree from some fancy fucking school, and they couldn't answer a single fucking question I was asking them. The whole thing's a fucking scam. The whole thing. Hi, John. Hi, no English. Okay. Some fields require a degree to do business. That's which field requires a degree other than law? Other than being a lawyer, and passing the bar, what other job do you need a degree for? What's up, Joey? Inflated job salaries. Only thing AI is doing now is eliminating customer support roles. Yeah, But those are very important jobs because a lot of people need those jobs to get into a certain field. There's a lot when I first started my job, I was customer service for IT. I started making $10 an hour at my job as a customer service representative before I became a supervisor. Those type of jobs are important. You need to have entry-level jobs. You need to have transition jobs. You can't just go from getting a college degree to jumping into being an admin. That shit doesn't work that way. You have to be able to work your way up into the ranks. If you don't have those jobs, what are people going to do to get into the company and to start working their way up? I agree with most of what you say. Congress put everyone in debt by their reckless spending. Yeah, we're not going to get into I don't want to go back into this hole of talking about government because we talked about that earlier. And yes, I agree. Government bad. We should stop spending. I think we can all agree on that. No kidding. A lot of college is just repeat from high school. And dude, no. This is coming from someone. I was a 4.0. I was valedictorian. I worked my ass off when I went to college. I went to college twice. The first time I learned nothing. All I did was party. The second time I went to college, I was like, I'm not wasting my time. I'm gonna get perfect grades. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna do everything that I could, and I did. I worked my fucking ass off. I was valedictorian, gave the whole speech, 4.0, everything. Worked my fucking ass off. I'll tell you this much right now. I probably didn't need it to do the job I'm doing. Probably didn't need it. A doctor? Okay. I mean, is it required? To be a doctor, is it absolutely required to have it like the bar? Is there some kind of exam that you have to take to be a doctor 100%? You have to go like pass this very specific thing? Yeah, I mean, like, I understand, but like, what happens so you're saying it's impossible for somebody to prove that they have, like, let's say that they I don't know how they would do this, but let's say that they had the skills of operating on someone and they proved it, and then like they could show that they have the skills. Is it 100% required for someone to have a degree to be a doctor? Like, what I'm saying is, like, it is 100% required to become a lawyer. You have to pass the bar exam. Is it 100% required for you to have a degree to be a doctor is what I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking. I was customer service for JCPenney's while I was going to college and only made $5.95 an hour. Yeah. While raising a child. Now, just imagine you were able to do that back in the day. You would never be able to do that nowadays. Never. I mean, maybe if you have government assistance and you were in Section 8 and stuff, maybe you'd be okay. But some people don't have all those privileges from the government. Tough topic. If a person is persistent enough, they'll make anything possible. Yeah, but that's why I mentioned the lawyer example, is because the lawyer, you have to pass the bar. You cannot practice law without passing the bar. But I don't know if it's necessarily like a set in stone thing to be a doctor that you have to have a degree. I'm gonna look it up later because now I'm interested. What is this person's like? Look at this, like, what is this, 20 going through the fucking Jurassic Park fucking entrance. Is this person coming in here? God, somebody else is coming in here. I don't even, like, how am I supposed to get out? Can I turn around before you, like... You had to be so impatient. You couldn't just let me get out first. $9 going 18 miles. Look at this piece of junk. Look at this piece of junk offer. You joking me right now? It's a fucking criminal action right there, giving somebody that kind of offer. Most of us went to college for marketing. Marketing is not a real job. I don't need the degree to do what I'm doing either, but I'll say it helps to get in the door. It did when you got the job. I will agree with you on the fact that it might have helped you. It might have helped you to get into that field. It's not the same. It's not the same right now. People can't get jobs, let alone do anything. I think I'm going in here. I know it's like a hard thing to accept that college degrees like really don't matter right now, but we are getting to that point. Just think about what we have with AI, with ChatGPT. Kids aren't even learning in college. They're writing their entire papers using AI. Who would give a shit about a college degree? What am I doing now? I'm delivering DoorDash. You have to pass medical boards? Okay. All right, so lawyer and doctor. Are you saying that lawyer and doctor are like the only things that like require you doing school? Did you hear about the college thing with some celebrities? No, I did not hear about that. What are you saying? I believe it's called the medical boards and the doctors and nurses. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I said that I didn't know 100%, but my point still stands. My point still stands is that like there are just also think about it this much. How many lawyers and how many doctors are really out there in the world? In comparison to like all the other jobs, it's a very small amount of people. All I'm saying is that you don't have to have a college degree to get a job right now. And in fact, you're probably far better off not having a college degree and not being in debt. People right now with college degrees can't get jobs. So why would you go into debt and not be able to get a job? You're no different than... Would you let a doctor without a degree operating you? If I knew that they were good at what they were doing, sure. I don't trust every doctor that has a degree. You know how many doctors still ask me if I want a fucking COVID shot? Am I going to trust the doctor because they have a degree? That doesn't mean shit to me, dude. What means something to me is that you're an honest human being, that you're good at what you're doing. It has nothing to do with a degree. The rich people paid their kids. 527 liberal page as library page. Do I have to go to college to pass the bar exam? And isn't there a way to pass it? There might be, but you're just proving my point. What I have experienced with college, the grade doesn't matter. It is what you learn. 100%, Joey. That's my point, too. Making that in high school is better status. Good stuff. Keep it up, brother. Don't work too hard. Marketing is such a necessary career field. So many tactics are learned. To be a petroleum engineer, you have to have professional engineering license. Not really achievable without a degree. Are you saying it's not really? You're saying it's not really achievable, or it is plain out not achievable? Because those are two different things. Saying it's not achievable and saying it's pretty much not achievable, meaning some people can without a degree. But that proves my point, though. Well, I would never be able to afford lawyer college because it's just too gouging. Yeah. That's not necessarily true. Many regional politicians do not have a law degree. What's up, BD? How you feeling? They do matter in real life. I agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. I learn new things every day on my own using the internet and AI, and I am very proud of the fact that I'm very intelligent because of that. I don't need to go to school to accomplish the things I'm going to do. I'm going to be very successful in life, and it's not going to have anything to do with my college experience. Two times going to college. What's up, guys? I got an order for Stephen C. All right. Military teaches a lot of things just by joining. Yep, that's true. Unfortunately, there is this idea that college degrees are equal. Celebrities are actually buying their kids' college degrees through sports somehow with an affiliate. Oh yeah, the Lori thing. Yeah, that was BS. That was BS. Just more rich people getting ahead without having to do the work. What if they just got done filming burgers? Well, right now, according to the ChatGPT, it can be used as a telehealth and mental health therapy. Yeah, and people are actually using ChatGPT and Grok for lawyer stuff. So if you ever need something written up, instead of paying a lawyer $1,000 to write up some kind of like agreement or some kind of legal mumbo jumbo, you can actually use ChatGPT to write it for you, and you can just save the $1,000. I've had friends, Steve, Rideshow Rodeo, he said that he used ChatGPT for that and sent it out to people, and people didn't even know that it was from AI because AI writes it so well, it doesn't matter. I'm feeling broke. Well, colleges nowadays have something called hotel management degrees, which is kind of worthless because that's just hospitality. No, you need a degree from an accredited. Okay, well, why did you say you kind of need one? You should have said you need one. Two very different statements. We just spent $500 on insulin. Oh.
What did he say?
He seems to hurry up.
Yo, I hope y'all know we close in an hour, bro. I got time. You're not stressing for no reason.
Hurry up.
Yo, when you're at 11. Oh, I gotta hurry up. What? I'm telling you, I'm going to have 10 points. 10 matter of fact. Thank you.
Oh, for the cat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, BD. My son actually uses GI Bill to get his trucking CDL license. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. You too. I mean, that's honestly the best way. I have a bunch of military friends, and I know a lot of people that have used the GI Bill to be able to get free education. I mean, I say free education. It's technically not free because you're, in some cases laying your life on the line to be able to get that education. So maybe free monetarily, but not free as in like completely free. Some dude getting impatient. It was the guy working there.
600 feet.
And he said he was telling the kid to do his work because they were closing in an hour and he had closing responsibilities, and him and this other dude, the older guys, were there saying like, let's go, because he was just sitting at the table doing fucking nothing. The kid was sitting there doing nothing, and then the kid goes, why should I hurry up? We close in an hour, bro. Like, I'm still gonna get it done. It's like, that's literally the attitude of all of America right now. Why don't you just get it done, and then you don't have to worry about it when the time comes? Why do you have to wait until you're getting close to fucking closing to finish your responsibilities? Why don't you just do your responsibilities because you're getting paid to work there? So then if it's the case, then ChatGPT could write me up something official related to, yes, it can. People have been using ChatGPT for law stuff for a while now, and people can't tell the difference. I challenge you to write something up, ask ChatGPT to write you up some kind of document, and then go to a lawyer and be like, hey, I had a lawyer write this up for me. Can you just double check it to like see if it's good? Just for shits and giggles, because I know a bunch of people that have already done that, and they said that people can't tell the difference, and they're saving a ton of money doing it. Like people like small business owners have been doing it too, because there's a lot of like legal documents that you need for like small business owners. People have been using it and saving a bunch of money. And that's the whole reason why AI is going to be taking fucking jobs. But she did gain a pound or two. Nice. That's good. That's good to hear, BD. My statement: to be a petroleum engineer, you have to have professional engineer license. Not really achievable without a degree. Yeah, you said not really. Not really. It's not achievable. That's my whole point. The statement would be, it's not achievable unless you have a degree. Instead of saying not really, it's not achievable. I think we're on the same page. I'm just correcting, I'm defending what I was saying. Unprofessional he was. That's a pretty good impression of that guy. Appreciate it. We could get ChatGPT to write up a resume, and then what? That would look really nice. You can use. I use AI every day for a lot of shit, and it saves a lot of time, and it always looks fucking professional. I never understood why I needed both a resume and a job application at the same time. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to be live tomorrow. The rest of the Monday through Thursday, starting at 6:30. I know I'm kind of like in like a mood today, guys. So if anyone has thought that I've been rude in any way, I'm not trying to be. I'm cynical towards the world. So if I responded to you in any way that seemed rude or disrespectful, I apologize. It's not my intentions of what I'm doing. I'm mad at the state of our fucking country, and sometimes it comes out. So I really could have ChatGPT to do contempt of court for me. Always try to help with the closing process. Dude, I can't stand working with someone that doesn't do their fucking share, man. Like, why is the company paying you? Get the fuck out of here. You know how many people in the world are like dying for jobs right now? And your spoiled ass is gonna be sitting here complaining about doing your fucking job that you get paid? How about you get the fuck out of there and make room for some fucking person that could really use the job and do a good job at it? Five Nights at Freddy's is my is my new favorite horror movie. Nice. Is that closing arguments? Well, you could also get ChatGPT or Gemini to actually write up a doctor's prescription for you. Yeah, but it wouldn't have the signature. That's my code name, Shits and Giggles. Did you ever do StreamYard? Yeah, I've done StreamYard. It's the same thing. You just link your streaming platform. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like really cynical today. I'm just like mad. I'm trying not to be. I asked Jesus earlier to help give me the patience required to help give me the patience to get through the people around me and shit. We have a few lazy workers. They don't get many hours. The Supreme Court really doesn't recognize everything modern we have going on right now. Oh, I know. The court systems are completely archaic, and they cram so many people in there. And then you have to literally sit there. Like they could modernize the whole process of court and make the whole experience so much better. Instead, you have to show up there at like 9 in the morning, and you have to literally wait through all of the other fucking people that are there. You don't know when they're gonna call your name. And then the chance of you being sent home and the judge doesn't even see you is like really high. Like really fucking high. Sometimes you could sit there waiting in fucking court for like 6 hours, and then all of a sudden the fucking judge is like, all right, we don't have any more time for today. And then they give you another fucking date that you have to come back, even though you took off work, you fucking, freed up time from your schedule and shit. The whole court system is fucking stupid. I busted my butt at Hardee's in 1991. I bet you were the best worker, John. I bet you were the best worker. What's up, Texas? You're a maintenance guy? Nice. Well, John Roberts, when I worked for not appropriated funding military base, I fell down and busted my behind in the year 2000. And I didn't get any workman's comp. Oh, man. Nice day. You had a good day? Nice. You subscribed to my channel? Appreciate it. What's up, Gain? What's going on? Well, at least somebody's having a good day. I'll be at like $68, I think, after this for like 3 hours. So I guess it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. It was almost $69, so it's probably like $23 an hour for tonight. It's not good. Like I said earlier, you have to really get to like $30 an hour for this job to be worth it after gas and wear and tear in your car. But 23 an hour isn't terrible. Anything under $20 an hour and you're like really not making any money. Please take care while driving. Don't worry about me, man. I can see the road while I'm looking at the phone. I'm not the one to worry about. There's a lot of other people out there you got to worry about. Was watching your videos on YouTube. Appreciate you. Yeah, I haven't had any time to make any videos lately. Just don't have hours to edit those videos anymore. And you paying me a lot for those videos. I was getting paid maybe like $5 a video on those videos because I wasn't getting any views, so it wasn't worth it to me. I make videos on my second channel. I get paid more money on my second channel. Is the court paying time that you go to court when they're calling you into court for the things that you went? No. The times that I've been in court were for like had to do with an ex, and I was only there to support her. it wasn't, I wasn't in court for anything. She was in court though, and it had to do with like her ex or something, and she did not get paid. No, she had to take time off her business and from all the stuff that she was doing, and the court does not pay anything. Not for civil shit like that, man. Like you have a court date, you have to take time off, and you're not guaranteed to be seen. It's really bad. Like some judges in some courts are like really fucking bad. I subscribe to your channel, appreciate it. Look at this fucking drone. Look at these fucking drones, dude. That's not a star. It's a fucking drone. We still have never gotten an answer. We never got an answer to what these drones are. Ever. They never told us shit. They keep flying over our head every single fucking night in Massachusetts, and no one ever told us what they are. I threw my back out putting letters up on Hardy Sin. I don't even know how to get... Well, just think about how much money those judges make. Yep. A lot of waiting on DoorDash just to park and watch YouTube. Careful, sir. Drone phone home. Who said we're not positive? All right, I'll be right back. 898. All right. All right, got the $50 incentive. Only 8 more deliveries until platinum for tomorrow. All right, guys. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Fuck DoorDash. Made 70 bucks tonight, so not terrible. There's another drone. Literally all over the place. I'll be on tomorrow. If you guys want to hang out tomorrow, let me know. I'll be on at 6:30. I hope you guys have a... that's not that much? Yeah, it's not. It's not. DoorDash has been really bad lately because I've been gold and not platinum. I'll see you guys. Love you. God bless. I hope you have a great rest of tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Nice little extra money that wouldn't have had without DoorDash. Yes, that is true. Thanks for the company. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Sorry that I was a little crabby today. I was a little cynical today. I was a little hate the world today. I'll try to be in a better mood tomorrow. But love you guys. Seriously. Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Bye, guys.